Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped, back for the OPTC video, and in today's video, we're going to be breaking down the new Super Sugo Kizaru, taking a look at his kits and all the good stuff for the 11th anniversary. This was the first character to get revealed. We're pretty confident we're going to get a Kizaru, especially when we saw PvP Akainu release. But look, it just makes sense with the lineup of the anime and stuff like that, and some of these villains do need a little bit more representation. Obviously, with the tag buff, like Navy characters need a little bit more representation, so it was pretty expected to see this Kizaru, and let's hopefully see if he's like a very good unit. EX Super, which is good. He has the Super Tandem boost, which is for tag characters, I believe. He's a slasher shooter character, and he's Dex. His sprite kind of just looks exactly like PvP Kizaru, but like, look, that's kind of, it is what it is. Like I said, he is a Dex shooter slasher. He's special obstacle eliminating Ama no Marakumu sword. I probably butchered that, but you guys get the gist. It's his light sword. Middle row characters get level 6 cooldown. Jesus Christ. Can only be activated 2 times per quest. Okay, I think the special charges only gets 2 turns. Like, you can only reduce that 2 times. But the special you can use more than twice, I'm assuming. Not that you really ever use specials more than twice anymore. If a Psy character is set to the support, applies a slasher territory for 3 turns. Otherwise, it's a shooter territory for 3 turns. So, obviously, like the new PvP Akainu, this is exactly why they gave him such a busted support ability. Slap that on your Kizaru, bring a friend Captain Kizaru, and you're getting double territories. So gross. So gross. After that, you set the chain multiplier for up to 4 times, depending on the action special, up to 4. Going to 35 with an excellent, starting at 3.25 with a miss, so still pretty good chain boundary. It is for 2 turns though, which is whatever. When 5 or more Egghead, Navy, or Logia types are on the crew, Dex type shooter slashers get a 0.7 growth for 2 turns. Otherwise, it's a 0.5 growth for 1 turn. So you don't need these characters, but like Egghead's obviously getting a lot of representation. The worldwide celebration came with like Luffy Lucci, Zorokaku, S-Snake, like those characters are going to satisfy the Eggheads. And then obviously you can just use Logias and Navy characters like Kizaru, Kuzans and Akainu's for shooter teams and stuff like that too. So pretty good special. The draw that I see is like not only the cooldown, but the double territory. That seems to be like the biggest effect. The chain multiplier is kind of whatever, because like Zorokaku just already do that. But the double territory is always so damn disgusting. And with Luffy and Zoro and Sanji now bringing in type territories, like having 3 territories is going to be so disgusting with your damage output. This captain ability, Flash of Light against an old friend, reduces cooldown by 4 turns at the start of the quest. Damn, that is fast. Kizaru was always giving a lot of cooldowns. Every Kizaru usually does, but this is crazy. Dex shooter slashes get a 6 times attack boost. Other characters 4.5. HP 1.35, and Dex and Tandem matching slot effects. If the character is a captain or friend captain and performs an excellent after action special, boosts for 3 turns, boost Egghead, Logia, and Navy characters attack by 1.1 times. And that becomes a 1.3 times if you hit the excellent. So action specials are becoming more and more relevant when it comes to your big damage teams in Super Boss. They are increasing the damage cap as well, so that's going to be interesting to see. The following effects are activated based on the crew's character tag effects. Boost Egghead, Logia, and Navy characters attack by 1.1 times. So you guys can tell like this is like this 1.1 times becoming 1.3 times. It's just a disgusting buff. Going from a 6.6 to like a 7.8 or whatever it is ridiculously strong. When 3 or more Egghead, Logia, or Navy characters on the crew, reduces burn and special bind by 10 turns. And when 4 or more Navy characters on the crew, the captain ability targeting effect will affect the crew, and specials targeting types and classes will affect the entire crew. So massive. This last line here is so massive. The captain ability targets affect everyone. So if you just bring 4 Navy characters, whether that's like again, if you're running 2 Kizarus, that's 2 already. So you just need to bring in a Akainu and a Kuzan, done. You're fine. And then their specials, just like the Straw Hat Crew V2, is going to affect everyone. This is so good for Navy characters because we don't have a lot of Navy representation in the game. So you can literally just throw on any Navy character in the future, throw on Garps if you want to, and everything is going to work provided you have 4 Navy characters. So these tag effects are getting out of hand. Crewmate ability reduces special burst by 10 turns, Dex and Tandem plus magic slot effects, and you get 1 turn of cooldown for the entire crew. EX Super, if you have 2 or more of the following characters are on the crew, or when 6 shooter slasher characters are on the crew. So you don't have to funnel into the Navy aspect, but I would recommend doing so. Akainu, Fuji, Green Bull, Sengoku, Garp, Sentomaru, Dol, Suru, Z, Tashigi, Kuzan, Kobe, wow, Lucci and Kaku as well, and then Vegapunk. That's good. It's really good. having the Lucci there and Kaku is massive. Decks into super decks, shooters into super shooters. I feel like you're going to be using this guy with more shooter-based characters. We've had a lot of very good shooters over the Worldwide Celebration. And then obviously, like I said, a lot of the Admirals are shooters as well. 2 turns of Intimidation removal, just like my boy Shanks. That's really, really good. Really, really good. Top row get 4 turns of cooldown and slot effects for 2.5 for 2 turns, which can be overridden. Okay. I can't think of off the top of my head any character that's crazy with like orb boosting. If you have an orb boost, you get something else. Besides Ace, obviously, the 10th anniversary Ace, you can then override this orb boost and get the conditional buff. I guess you could just bring him with 4 other Navy characters and then like that'll work absolutely fine. Yeah, that'll definitely work. Support effect goes on Akainu, Fuji, Green Bull, Garb, St. Goku. Whenever they use an attack or slot boosting effect, boost Dex, Shooter, Slashes, growth rate of 0.6 for 1 turn. So just extra damage, man. It's really, really good stuff. In Rumble, on a 20-second cooldown, which is very, very low. 8,000 damage to 1 enemy with high HP. Dex teammates get attack up and speed up level 6. Navy, World Government, not including themselves, get 10% reduction. The 10% reduction is kind of whatever. I wish that was a little bit higher. And when HP is 1% or below, targets all enemies for 5,000 damage. So this just screams that he will have a death special. Rumble ability, Dex teammates get HP, attack up, and speed up level 7. This is good, but like, I just wish this was shooter. If this all was just built around shooter, it would be way better. Because a lot of these characters, like World Government, Navy example, like they're not on the Dex team. I can think of Rob Lucci 6+, but like that's about it. You have Garb, but he's a fighter. Obviously, like, we could get more representation in the future, but for right now, like, I don't know how viable Kizaru is going to be in Rumble. When the character's KO'd, activates the Rumble special 1 time, so it just basically gets that bottom line. You get a whole bunch of buffs, which is not too bad. GP Burst, when dealing 40,000 damage, Strength and Dex, Shooters, Slashes get attack and speed up level 8. Performs the following 3 times. Targets 2 enemies for 6,000 damage. This is pretty good. Like, shields are blocked out, but, like, 6,000 is a lot. And it's random 2 units, so, yeah. It's okay. I wish we knew how many times we could use the burst. Targets 4 enemies for 100% to Special Bind, Action Bind, and Paralysis. Okay, that's pretty good. 100% chance is ridiculous. I wish it was 30 seconds and 30 seconds, but look, we can't. Beggars can't be choosers. Leader, Strength, Dex, teammates get HP up and Defense up level 5. Slashes and Shooters get attack up level 5. CT speed up level 2. And Navy teammates get attack and Defense level 5. So probably not a leader that you're going to run, especially because you have to use him on a Dex team. Like if you could use this on a shooter team, like you have Luffy Lucci, for example, who has World Government, and then you would just dominate with that sort of tag. And then obviously like Luffy Lucci aren't the Navy characters. Now he does have the new super tandem ability. I'm just gonna see if I can find that up in the translations of the Japanese account. They haven't done it for English for some reason, and the translations aren't exactly super clear. So if you have any information, let me know in the comment section below. When you have Egghead, Navy, Admiral, or I believe it'll have Logia type, then you activate the super combo technique, which you get a boost level of 5 for 1 turn. I'm not 100% sure what that boost level means. Maybe it's the chain, and then increases the boost level of Admirals by 0.7, like by 7 times. Again, not exactly sure what the super combo means, but if anyone has any more information, let me know in the comment section below, and we'll definitely tag that. But that's Kizaru in a nutshell. Definitely not as impressive as the Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji, in my opinion. But it's nice to see that we're getting a little bit more representation for these Navy characters. The fact he can just be completely rainbow for Navy teams is actually really nice. And if we get some more characters like that in the future, it's going to be pretty scary stuff with Kizaru. But let me know what you guys think of him in the comment section below. Way down that bell like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Let's